I would not consider myself a person who identifies with their traditional heritage as an adult. I don't think that I've ever identified myself with it other than food and family. I feel to truly identify with one's heritage, there needs to be a respect and deep understanding of what exactly it means to be a certain heritage or a certain religion. If I were to be asked, what does it mean to be Catholic, I couldn't give you a true answer other than what I grew up learning in school and through my family. Um, and the same thing with being Mexican. I don't know what it means to be Mexican other than the fact that my mom's from Mexico and that's how I was raised growing up. My nanny growing up was Filipino, and there was a time in kindergarten where I told my teacher I was Filipino because I um, I was raised by a Filipino woman, and she was very close to me, and I used to call her grandma all the time. Um, but the older I've gotten, and now that I have kids, I would like to incorporate some part of Mexican heritage into their life, teaching them traditions. But it's kind of hard, especially I'm married to someone who is completely different ethnicity than me. He's very white, very southern. His it's completely different way of living. And when I used to live in the South, it's completely different. I lived in a small town in Louisiana. There was no Mexicans, and it was kind of weird. But I think that there's a big generational gap between my grandma's generation and my generation, and that where if you don't continue on the traditions and use them, the older that you get, then they're gone. And in my case, I have a desire, but at the same time, I don't have any idea how to start incorporating those traditions that I grew up with back into my children's life. So